Hello everybody and welcome back to House Flipper. Now, got a couple of little snags to do in this house. Oh, also I will say I've spent loads of time playing around with settings. Loads and loads of time. Not a lot's really helping. For a start, the resolution, for example, I'm meant to be 1920 by 1080. Not sure why that was wrong. I've limited the FPS, we put it in full screen, I've lowered the field of view, and then under effects, people were telling me to turn off motion blur, but motion blur appeared to already be disabled, which is really weird. We do have grain and fog enabled, and automatic exposure, so I could try to turn those down. I've turned some of the graphics down a bit. You can't really see, but I've got like performance anti-aliasing and things like that just to try and see if I can get a bit of a better look to it. It seems to be a little bit less chuggy, but I think the game needs to have a little bit more time to optimize before it's going to really be ideal, I think. So I have done a couple of things, missed a couple of things as I've been going around. So we're going to just do a little bit of what I call snagging. Snagging the house, so getting all the snags away. So obviously you can see that that window still hasn't been done, so we're going to go get some paint and we're going to quickly do that. Now, what paint did we use is the question. I have a feeling it was Alluring Lavender, but we'll soon see if it's wrong. It looks so different. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Wrong one. Okay. In that case, was it bright lavender? Or purple quartz? Or purple lily? I don't even remember. Oh no, this is bad. To remember these things. What colour did you actually paint that wall, Sheila? No, that's wrong. So it's either quartz or lily. We'll try quartz. It's not that either. It's the last one. It was purple lily all along. Please be purple lily. Please don't be some other random purple. Oh no, that's definitely right. Purple lily it was. So yes, Sheila just had to buy 4 different pots of paint to try and work that out. But you guys are super happy, right, that I've got that sorted. The next thing that was a slight snag that I've spotted while I was having a little look around is I don't think that the blind in Granny's room is the right size for her window. I think that looks a little bit small, don't you? So I think we need the bigger size blind. Ah, there is no bigger size blind. We couldn't get a wide or a narrow curtain in there, could we? No. Oh well, Granny. Sorry about your room being so rubbish and everything. I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't go there. It's just they've purposely put the window like right there where a curtain can't go. It's so frustrating. Why would you put a window where you can't put a curtain over it? If I could reposition the window, I would do so. But I can't. So yeah, I guess. Maybe the open window blind is slightly larger. I'm not even sure. Yeah, it seems to be actually for some reason. Or it just went in funny. I don't know. I had trouble when I was trying to put the blind in and it went a bit wrong, didn't it? So... Well, that looks at least like it fits the window, so that's a good start. And again, I'm going to turn all the lights off as I go around because they do help me keep the lag at bay. So realistically, at the moment, the office I think is pretty much done, but I want to put more in here because I feel like it's really plain and there's not a lot of nice stuff in here. So I want to just put a few extra bits and pieces in to make it look nicer, like I would if it was my own home. So I'm going to go to other, where I think that's where mirror is kept, right? I could definitely put a few books around the place and stuff like that. Boxes and toys, and you know what, a clock in here might look quite nice. Clock on the wall or something. Put that right there, so you can kind of look up from your desk and you can see what time it is. I said I wasn't going to put a computer in here. I will stick by that decision. It is way too expensive. And the family that I'm looking at probably won't want a computer anyway. Oh, we should put things like laundry baskets in. Oh, little donkeys. So cute. Can I put them on the windowsill? Oh, guys, look at that. Donkeys on the windowsill. That is so cute. Okay, so this is the details. This is the little touches I put in places when I'm actually trying. It takes a long time, though. That's the problem. Now then, art. Lamps. A little desk lamp on the desk. Angle it in like that, I guess. Ooh. There we are. Now I reckon a big bold piece of either bookshelves or a big bold piece of art. Let's have a look at what bookshelves we have. I don't think that one. I think something like the Limb bookcase would be better. Have it in pine, wood cherry, or cream. Wood cherry is closest to the desk, but that might be still like the wrong colour. I sometimes think if your woods are not going to match, you may as well completely have them different. So we're not going to buy that. We're going to possibly keep it in white or something like that. I like the brass fittings though. I think they're nice. Let's try nut. Let's go backwards a little bit just to see how that looks. Could fit two of them in even. Might take a bit more fitting. I just feel like they wouldn't waste all this space, you know? See, people who like bookshelves are starting to like this place now. That's a nice looking office, I think. One thing I might do even is put a mirror above the desk. Because it's a tiny little room. Or some kind of art is the other thing. So... where do they keep art again? Pictures and paintings, that's where they keep art. So what would we have? That fog picture is quite nice. I think something with a lot... This room could carry a lot of colour. So... meadow full of flowers, picture looking through leaves. Even some more like modern sort of art. Nothing's very colourful. Pink trees, that's nice. Picture of the sea. Shell painting. I like something with a frame though, ideally. Water lily, painting of water in the forest. See, something like that sort of colour. Or the shell painting. I want to see how big the shell painting is. Oh, it's teeny weeny weeny weeny. Okay, how about you? Pink trees. That's more the size I wanted. Put about there, I think. It's a shame it's messed the wall up. I think that might be to do with my graphics settings, so there we are. I've got this room here with a lovely picture, donkeys on the windowsill, clock up there, two nice big bookshelves and a desk. Doesn't that look a lot better? One last thing. God, I need to see what size all these are. A yucca plant on the floor there. Now, that is more like it, isn't it? Like, compared to the office we had, that has so much more character. It looks like an office that somebody would actually live in. Granny's room isn't looking too bad as far as little bits and pieces are concerned. It's quite a small room she's got for a bedroom. We could pop in a little plant for her behind the door. Maybe a dracena. Maybe in a blue pot. Probably look quite nice. There we are. So Granny's room. I would put candles on the windowsill, but I don't think Granny needs candles. I think that might be a fire hazard. It depends on how good with things Granny is, but we're just gonna keep her in there. Or not keep her in there. She can come out. She's allowed to see people and things. Right, curtains now for in here. So we're gonna just try and get this room nice before I move on to other things. So I'm gonna put white curtains on the purple walls, basically, if I can, because the curtains in this game, oh my goodness, it makes me actually want to knock the darn wall down. I'll tell you that right now. Would fit there apparently. So why wouldn't you fit there? There's nothing in the way unless the sofa is. Okay, so I guess what we're gonna have then is blind. This is the one thing that is really, really getting to me about the game. Like, everything else is okay, but like, I'm having some issues with these blinds. I'm doing the open blinds as well because they seem to fit better than the closed one. The closed one looks like it's meant to be maybe a bathroom blind, and that's why it's smaller. But I think what we'll go with is a blind on each end, as much as I would prefer a curtain. And I would also prefer this window not to be like, I suppose it's in line with that one, so it looks good from the outside. This, people, is something that I hate in The Sims. When I build a house, I want to try and build it in such a way that the windows look good on the outside and on the inside. And sometimes that means you have to make other compromises. But I don't care. I think it's really important to have windows that look good on the outside and the inside of the house. And I think that's an important part of house design that maybe has been slightly overlooked in this game. Like, that window has clearly been... If you go outside, let's go out of these lovely patio doors. You can see exactly why they've put the windows where they have. But when they did that, they needed to make sure that there was... It's like they just made the outside of the house and then put in interior walls and then were like, I don't care where the windows go. So now you've just got this weird window. So I've got to deal with this asymmetry now. And I think a bookshelf or something might help me with that. Or a sideboard or something along those lines. Now, I already said I don't like this sideboard. There was somebody in the comments trying to stick up for it, but I still think it's a rusty pile of rubbish. Shabby chic, apparently. A nice cabinet or a nice TV stand. We could have this as the TV part of the room. We could have the modern Andy TV cabinet over there. And that is asymmetrical as well, so that might be really good in this space, provided it fits. Oh my goodness, that's huge! Look at it! It's that big! Well, whoever Andy is, Andy has a really big house. So no, that's not going to happen. Chest of drawers, cabinets and things like that. We could do something with the Venn bookcase or the classic TV cabinet with the showcase next to it, but again these are very shabby chic. Bookcase Venn and the horizontal bookcase Venn. That could work. Would we want it in Venn or would we want it in something like lighter, like pine? Or even on a white? I'm actually thinking white against that purple wall might look quite nice. Okay, so we would put you kind of under the window, and then maybe pop a little TV or something on you. Get you right under the windowsill there. And then next to that, as I say, going with this whole asymmetrical sort of design, we'd have the Venn bookcase. Sorry, Venn bookcase. Why would you not have that in white? Oh, my goodness me. Sets. We need sets of things in this game, please. Now I've got to get rid of that and I'm going to have to replace it with the Venge one, I think. So that they will at least try and look similar. But that wastes all my money when I have to do that. You know? So let's have the Venge coloured one. So we've got black going on now. Which actually doesn't look too bad because we do have a very sort of light and bright. We've got white and purple. So having a sort of black look isn't too bad. And then the Venge bookcase. Which I think is going to go next to it. So we're kind of dressing around this awfully placed window. It is so bad. There, guys. I like that. I quite like that. Definitely quite like that. So then we'd be putting a TV on one of these, wouldn't we? So a monitor or something. Home appliances, home electronics. The TV would cost 700. Do you know what? I'm gonna buy them a TV. However, it might not go on here. I'm trying to think. It's gonna really block the window. You know what, I'm going to have this more as a formal sitting room then. Having a think about what to do. I do quite like that. I think it needs a little bit of something on it. So we could maybe put like little things on it, like donkeys. More donkeys. Maybe some small plants. Are you a small plant? No, you're a whacking great big huge plant. So if I went up here, could I... Nearly did it, I think. It wanted to. No. Okay, I'm going to put one of these either side of the sofa. You watch, the Jantards are going to buy this house because of how many plants I've put everywhere. But I like a good pot plant. Yeah, one for you, one for your husband. Yeah, that's right. 2 plants. Okay, how about a rug or something? I think a rug might go nicely up here. It didn't work downstairs, but I think up here it might. Let's see what we've got. Granny carpet, navy, magenta, a long navy. Patterned round carpet, striped. Red, blue, green, cyan, or grey. Cyan might work. Let's try. No, I think we need a bigger rug than that. Might go under... Oh, hang on. It might go under the coffee table quite nicely, though. In front of the sofa. That's homey. I like that. It's homey. Right, I need to make sure that it says centered as it can. I know it's never going to be right. Oh, that's right. I think that's good. That's good. Bit of colour to the place. I can't really put cushions on the sofa or anything like that, so I go with what I can. Right, now I want a wide, long, purple curtain. I'm determined to have, like, long curtains somewhere. And I think this window will be the one. No, we don't want magenta, we want light lily. Light lily curtains. See, I don't mind spending quite a lot of time in this one room. However, I really hope the light lily doesn't end up being that pink colour. Oh dear, that's an awful colour. Ooh. Oh dear, we're going to have to get rid of those. Try again. Magenta is not going to work. Cyan might work. There'll be a lot of different colours. Grey flowers. No, that's so boring. Red, blue. No, I think cyan. We're going to try cyan, so it'll go with the rug. That's the idea. We'll see. We'll see. Because the light lily was not good. That was not a good look. Okay. I don't think that's too bad. It's not kind of what I exactly wanted, but it's not too far off. I would have had that fireplace over there and had, like, got rid of that window or something. But I can't move the stairs. A lot of things I can't move in this house, you see. Right, I'm thinking a mirror here. So I think it's going to be like black outlined. Notebooks and forks and stuff. I know, I've gone straight past it. Loads of little cute things for a baby's room. Oak frame, mirror frame. Nut. Oh, that nut frame is really nice. Maybe not for this house though. Beach or white. Try bench. It needs to be about equal to the height of the door frame, ideally. I think there. Nice little mirror. Just to make that area look a little bit more special. Now we could have a really, really, really big piece of art on that wall opposite the window. And I think that that's something I'm going to do. Now I don't know the size of any of these. So I'm going to have to guess. Maybe based on their price or something. Old Forest Road. The meadow full of flowers. I want to try that. I want to see how big that'll be. It's pretty weeny. Pretty weeny. I need something big. Okay. So, how about... Teddy bear in a dressing room? No, I don't think about that. Picture looking through leaves. How big are you? You're massive. So that fills the space really nicely, but it doesn't have a frame. I hate that. So we'll try something else. We'll try one with a frame, but I might not get what I want. All little ones. Photo of Prague, picture of the sunset. A blue square, a red square. They'd be good in kitchens, actually. The fairy tale house was quite big. Foamy sea waves. That might go nicely. Photo of sea rocks. Painting of spring. That's really nice. I like that a lot. So you've got a picture of the sea. Got a sort of teal thing going on, then the purple thing going on. I don't think having the teal and the purple is too much. I think if I had any more colours than that, it would be. Especially in a house this size. I'm gonna check. You're gonna hate me. I'm gonna make the curtains white. I think it's too much teal. I may change the rug, but we'll see. That's narrow. That's not the right one. I just think that the room had a bit too much colour there. And as I've said before, I like to use colour, but I like to use it rather than overuse it. Not the most practical thing for a family home, but look how much better that looks now. I love that. I don't love these anymore. I don't think that this space has a good use. I'm going to make it into a small kind of formal area. I'm going to do that by just popping a table in here. I know we've got one downstairs as well. But this can be for like when they have board games and things like that going on. I think it should be round or square if possible. Square modern table. Oh, no, no, no. I saw the one I want. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. You. And I think in beach, I think I want to lighten the place up a bit. I knew this would happen. The Jantards are like, we love this place. You put so much art and so many plants in here. We'll see what happens when we start putting beds into the bedrooms, though. A monstera plant. See, a nice fern would be a nice centerpiece for the table. Like I say, I am with the Jantards on the whole plants thing. I think plants are amazing. I've got Henry chairs downstairs. And I do quite like them. However, I actually think that these ones, the more chairs, in steel, and we could have them in white, cream, grey flowers. I like them in white. I'll start around here. I don't think a second dining table in a family of 6 is a bad thing. But however, if somebody else does want to buy it, I'm not going to say no, you know. This is a lovely space, this one. I am leaning towards, like some of you guys are saying, you know, the room that I had as a pantry? Well, we do have a lot of kitchen cupboards, right? And you were saying I should make that into like a little TV cinema room. And I'm kind of with you on that one. I'm going to leave that as it is, I think. Looks a little bare. It does look a little bare. I've done this really nicely. Okay, I've got to put some art on that wall. I can't help myself. Where are those seaside ones? I really like the seaside ones. They were nice. Oh yeah, we've got foamy waves over there. Yeah, let's have foamy waves on one side and seaside on the other. That would be really cool. Might need a bit of repositioning. I'm trying to keep it like on a similar height to the other one. No, actually I think that'll do. I think that'll do. And that's made that area look 10 times nicer. Do you know what I think would do wonders for this area and make this look a little bit less asymmetrical? Would be to put a nice big fat lamp. Oh, this big roller lamp, maybe. Yeah, because that's got quite a big head to it. Okay. Let's see what colours we've got. Pastel, light lily. That would actually go quite well. Get you in the corner if I can get you to be placed properly. Around about there. Stuck. No, that needs to be. Go and bear with me on this one. Oh, I'm so stuck. Might need a couple of repositions. Ah. Oh no, it doesn't. That. There we are. That is my dining room. That is it. That is what I wanted. That is my sitting room. I'm actually thinking I might want to duplicate the sofa. So I'll have a look at the sofas, because I think it might be quite nice to have a sofa to either side on that area. So it's like a little formal, you can sit and talk to each other sort of thing. Is it the elegant sofa? I think it might be the elegant sofa. Yeah, it's the elegant sofa. Right, cool. Let's get an elegant sofa. And I think it's in navy. Unless it has matching chairs. That's the other thing I could do. That then blocks the room off quite a lot. So let's see if there's any chairs that we can just kind of put into either side. So chairs, sitting chairs. It's giving me more of an idea though. I want them in a navy blue. Got a couple of nice armchairs there. The armchair B1 and C1 are nice. Or this kind of bucket armchair. See what colours we've got. We do have them in navy, but they're in a very different navy. We might be better off going with them in cream or white. See what that looks like. So I put one in sort of by the fireplace here. Just kind of turn it on a slanty angle. Like that. So you can sit with your back to the fire sort of thing. And another one just over this side. Again, we're just sort of sitting into the space. But it doesn't block. It just makes it look like a nice, like inviting. It's like inviting you in. The chairs are inviting you into the space. I sound like a designer, don't I? I'm not one, honestly. Okay, I think I want another one of those rugs as a runner down the hallway. Carpets. I don't know why they call it carpets and not rugs, but it confuses the bejesus out of me every single time. So we've got this oblong carpet, and we're going to just keep them in the cyan colour. I don't want too many more colours than I've already got, you see. And that will go running down the hallway here. Where I will also possibly put maybe plants, mirrors, that sort of thing. What have we got in the way of plants again? You. Look like you would be a good plant to greet people on the way in. And also, again, it's another space where I need something to pull the asymmetry away. Has a huge space of wall, but I actually think I'm going to leave it. So how do we like this, guys? I've kept this sofa for so long. I don't like it anymore. I want the same sofa, but I want it in a different colour. I like the elegant sofa, but I want it in white now. I know it'll fit. There. Everything really light and creamy and white. And then this massive like splash of purple. The chairs say come into the room. The purple says come into the room. It's a very inviting room. No, I need to move it. Okay, come here, come here. I want you to be about there, I think. That's still slightly off. Yeah, it needs to come back very slightly. Like super slightly. the slightest of slightlies. The room is symmetrical and lovely, and you've got like the painting to basically take away from the asymmetry of that wall versus that wall. So you've got dump, dump, dump. This one, you've then kind of got a window there, a window there, a window there, effectively. Like the painting is acting a bit like a window. Then you've got that lamp to take away from the asymmetry of the window, and a lovely table in between, which is in a nice light colour, again to take away from the darkness of the floor and the brightness of the wall. A mirror there just because I needed something there. Plants everywhere. Probably not so good for Litlands, but never mind. I am happy with this. I am very, very happy with this room. It's basically, and it shows you, doesn't it, how long it takes. 40 minutes just to put, I didn't even paint or anything in here. That was just to put rugs down. I could do with something massive, like a massive rug in there, couldn't I, almost? But we'll maybe think about that next time. And get all the bits and pieces. But this now looks so much more finished than it did when I started. Just a few little bits and bobs around the place really, really helps. I need to do that downstairs, and I do think that I'm going to turn that pantry into a cinema room as well. As I say, this is going to be my beautifulest ever house, and it's basically being done to how I would have it. Except Granny's room. I totally wouldn't have a Granny's room. Unless I had a Granny living with me for some reason. That's, yeah. Oh, I know what we need. I know what we need. How about we have the kids on a vacation? Oh, please don't tell me that that won't fit up there. On top of the fireplace. Are you kidding me? Sucks. That utterly sucks. The positioning of that fireplace sucks as well. It could have moved to behind where the sofa is. We could have had a sofa on like either side, but then we wouldn't have been able to have long curtains. I'm going to keep it where it is for now, but yeah, like if I do this house again in the future, I may well do that because they're going to be adding things like gardening and stuff like that to the game. There's a whole new palette of different bathroom options now that's going to be added. So I need to come back and play with all of those, don't I, really? Okay, so in here we need a sink, shower. And you guys are saying that we still need to plumb in the sink. So, is it plumbed in at the moment? Let's have a look. Can't be moved. But it certainly doesn't look like it was at all plumbed in. And I would like it to be plumbed in if possible. I can buy a sink and mount it here. Well, that doesn't seem to work. So I'm going to try this one. No, I'm not. I'm going to try the Bago sink. That's a nice one. That's actually a lot nicer than what was there before, I think. But apparently you've got to open the doors. And then you can assemble inside. Oh, wow, guys. So that's a new thing. So again, we've got this kind of green theme to the bathroom. So I may just go with that. A green bathroom is a nice bathroom, and a blue bathroom is a nice bathroom. Provided none of the actual porcelainware is that colour. I remember a time when my grandparents had an olive green bath. And I remember also someone in the family having an orange bath. I believe that was the 1980s, which was the decade that fashion forgot, and yeah. I mean, there were some great things in the 80s. The music was amazing, but Some of the style. Wow. Okay, so this is a bathroom. I believe that bathrooms should have blinds rather than curtains. In my house, there's blinds in one bathroom, and then we've got another bathroom that doesn't have anything at all. Just has nothing. Oh, it's gonna have to be the open one, I think. It's bigger. Closed one seems to be for tiny little things. So yes, let's go with the open one. The open one just seems to be that slight little bit wider. So we've got that. I would like to buy a radiator because, yeah, there's nothing like being toasty warm in your house. I am going to have to stop. I'll get all the basics in here and then I'll stop and then we'll look at decorating the bathroom next time. I spent a long time making that living space look pretty. An awful long time. What am I doing? Installations. I think it was worth it. I hope you guys think it was worth it. I quite often do these and I think, oh, it looks so unfinished. But the amount of time it takes to put those little finishing touches in is quite huge, isn't it? Okay, toilets. Get the nicest toilet we can. Which I believe is the... Why don't we get a flatty toilet? Yeah, I know you want one bathroom, not two. The fact that there will be two bathrooms is going to really help the family want to live here. What have we got now? Bathtub. Ah, I want to put a bath in here. It's the first time I've been able to put a bath in. I'm really excited about that prospect. This is going to make the family want it more now. The minute the second bathroom and the bathtub and things like that go in, that's going to be like, oh, wow. Where are you? Mountable tub or a mountable oval tub? I would love an oval tub. That looks amazing. Hope I don't regret this. Well, if I do, I'll just sell it. Screw it all in. Wonderbar. Plug hole in. Get that screwed down. So yeah, I'm gonna put Viscera cleanup detail onto the channel soon, the stream I did the other day. And also I do have now Car Mechanic Simulator as well, which might be quite an interesting one. It's another one where I put things together like this. So I'm kind of curious as to how you guys are gonna enjoy that. There we are, nice oval tub, toilet, and a lovely little sink there. It's very nice. That looks like it's crying out for a mirror. I think I can move the light switch if I want. I think the light switch might be better here. Oh, why do we have one here? Oh, right, I see. It's for the overhead light. Makes more sense. It's getting dark as well now, guys. But yeah, I think that's everything done in the bathroom, except for a little bit of decorating. Maybe some nice candles on the windowsill, because that's always a nice thing in a bathroom. Maybe a mirror there. Just we'll scooch that light switch across a little bit. Or put it on the wall here, to this side. Then we've got the basement. We've done the office. If I just remind you, I put a nice painting in here. I put some nice bookshelves in here. So it looks like a very kind of contemporary looking sort of, well, not contemporary actually, it looks kind of actually a little bit old-fashioned, doesn't it, with all the dark wood. I don't always like dark wood, but sometimes it's nice. In this house, it seems to be a house that lends itself to it. Some other houses don't so much, but I love this room. This room is amazing. I love the planting. I love all of the furniture, all the details, the lamp over there, all amazing. And then next time, we've got the rest of this bathroom to do. And then we have all these bedrooms and another bathroom. That might not. I wish I had this one. That's a lovely cabinet. I mean, it is a little bit scruffy around the edges, but you know what I'm like. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you think that the time spent on making this look a bit nicer was worth the time. And if you did, please leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more House Flipper, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. This house, as I say, is my special house, and it will take as many episodes as it takes because I just want to make it look really nice. And then we'll sell it, and then we'll never see it again. I'll have to watch these videos just to see my house that I made. Boo! But anyway, I'll see you all next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.